In this video, we will see dry run of the code. So now let's see the dry run of this code. Okay. So we have this function night tour. First of all, right? We have this function check valid grid. Inside this function, right? We are calling return of this function, right? So I am calling 0, 0, 0, right? What is this 0, 0? So means is 0, right? This is function I is 0, j is 0, and x is 0. All these values are 0, right? Now that means my night is here. Is I is less than 0 or j is less than 0? Is it following any of these condition? No, right? I and j both are at the correct position. Now is I grid I comma j is not equals to x, so x that you have passed, that is also 0. So yeah, all the values are like at the correct values. X is also 0, right? So I will move. Is this is the last cell? No, so I won't return true, right? Now where I will come here and I will start the moves. So I will start I minus 2 and j minus 1, right? Night 2, I am calling this function with I minus 2 and j minus 1. So I guess something here, right? I minus 2 1 2 something here. Now when I'm calling this function, right, I minus 2 j minus 1, and with value of x plus 1, this value will trigger, right? I less than 0 j, because I will get less than 0, so it will return false. So I will get this false, right? So I won't come under this if condition, right? Again, I will in the for loop, the next thing is done. Next thing will be happen, right? So this will give me the false result. I will check the next thing I minus 2 j plus 1. So I minus 2 will also be here somehow, right? This position will be there. Again, it is out of the bound, out of the memory. It will return false. So this will also return false. So instead of putting cross, I will say that this will return false. This will also return false. What is the next value? I minus 1 j minus 2, right? Somehow here, right? This will also return false. False. Now I minus 1 j plus 2, this will also return false. Okay. Now I plus 2 j minus 1. Let's see. If you are at here, I plus 2 will be here and j minus 1. So j minus 1 will be here. Again, you are out of the boundary, right? False. Now I plus 2 j plus 1. So you will be at here, right? Somehow I plus 2 j plus 1. That is a position. So you are not out of the bound. But is it not equals to x? Yes, it is not equals to x. You are pointing to 7, but x is 1. So again you will return false. So this one will also return me false. Now I plus 1 j minus 2. If I do I plus 1 and j minus 2, this will also return me false. Now I plus 1 j plus 2. I plus 1 and j plus 2, this is 1, and if this is out of the bound, no, false. If this is not equals to x, no, false. So what I will do, I will again do one function call. I'm not directly returning true, right? Because that's not the possibility, right? That we have other the numbers possible, right? This is one possibility. I am reaching to this step, and again function calling will start. Okay, from here I will again check I minus 2. So I minus 2 will be lie here, somehow here. Again I will get false result. Then I minus 2 j plus 1 somehow lie here. Again I will get false result. I minus 1 j minus 2. I minus 1 j minus 2. Somehow again go back to 0. This will also not equals to x, so false result, right? I minus 1 j plus 2. So I minus 1 j plus 2, again this will be out of the boundary. Now I plus 2 j minus 1, right? These plus 2 will also give me false, plus 2 will also give me false. I plus 1 j minus 2. So I plus 1 and j minus 2, that is at the correct position 2. I will come here and I will say if I is less than 0, j is less than 0. If this is giving me any out of the boundary, no. Okay, so like 2 is there, right? So no out of the boundary. Is it not equals to x? No, it is equals to x. So again, right, I will check this condition, x is not equals to the last element. So again I will check, I will move to the next call, and again all the 8 functions call, right? Again all the 8 functions call, right? And somehow I will reach 3, then somehow I will reach 4 5 6 7, right? And here when I am at the 7, I will explore all the positions, right? This will give me false, 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 right? This false and this false, right? Now when all the four positions are false, then you will return false to the last last function call, right? If you are returning false, right, again in like in the last function call, and then it will return, so eventually the result will be false here, right? So yeah, that's how this is working, right? If you want to understand a bit a bit more deeper, what you can do, you can take a very small problem. I guess this is the only small problem that is of 3 cross 3. Also, right, if you want, we can take of a 2 cross 3 matrix, and in that you can create a function calls, right? All the function call, that is one function call, then second function call, right? Function call, and then you can simply check how these function callings are work, right? It's a bit of difficult in understanding recursion, but yeah, you will get it eventually once you solve more and more problems on recursion. Yeah, so that's all for dry run. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.